Hi guys, welcome back to another maths video, and yet again we're doing another area and ratio question. This question is quite challenging, but if you understand it, it'll be very easy. So I got confused a bit when I tried to do it, but now I understand it. So yeah, let's get right into the video. Okay, so now I'm gonna read you the question. The figure below shows a rectangle and a square that overlap. The ratio of the area of the square to the area of the rectangle is 9:16. The shaded area is 1/3 of the area of the square. The shaded area is 75 cm squared. A. Find the ratio of the unshaded area to the total area of the figure. B. Find the total area of the figure. So I'm just gonna let you guys analyze it for a while. So just give you some time, I'll give you like a few seconds. Okay, I think that should be good enough, right? So now I'm gonna show you what you have to do. You have to set up the ratio. So you have to name the areas A, B, and C. And the reason why we have to name these areas is so it'll make it more easier, right? And yeah, and there's also one more thing. You might be wondering why the shaded part and the square, right, are like they are different and then they are not in one. It's because of the overlap and it's shaded. So now let's continue on. So if the shaded part B, right, since we call it B, we call it the shaded part B equals to 75 cm square. That means the area of the square, since it said the 1/3 of the shaded part is 1/3 of the area of the square, you take 3 times 75 cm square to find the area of the square. So now, in order to find area C, you have to take 225 minus 75. And you might be wondering, what's the point of minusing the 75? Because since it's an overlap, right? And if you just add the rectangle and C, right, you're actually adding B 2 times. And since there's only one B, it's impossible to add two B's at the same time. So if you do not take away the B, right, you're technically just adding another B into the equation. So you won't want that to happen. So you want to minus it first. So now the area of the rectangle will equal to 16 times 225 divided by 9. You might be wondering why, because it said that the area of the square to the area of the rectangle is 9:16. So if that is 9:16, you just take that, then divide it by 9 to find the area of the rectangle. And now you have to do the same thing again. You have to minus B, right? So you have to take area A, you have to minus 75 to find A, right? That's area A. So now, since you find area A and area C, right? In order to find the ratio of the unshaded area to the total area of the figure, you have to take A plus C first to find the area of the unshaded area. So you have to take ratio to the unshaded to the total area equals to A plus C, just what I said, is to A plus B plus C. And also, yeah, so you see, right, you might be wondering, then why we have to plus B again? Over here on the equation A plus B plus C, we are only adding B once. We're not adding it twice. So it's correct to say it like that, right? So if A plus C is to A plus B plus C, you take A plus C first, right? Which will equal to 475, right? Then after that, you take 325 plus 75 plus 150, you'll get 550. So now your ratio will equal to 475 is to 550. But you want to simplify it to the simplest form. You first have to divide it by 5 first. You have to divide by 5 2 times both of them, right? To find the simplest form. If you divide by 5 both of them 2 times, right? You get 19:22. So that's your answer for A. Now let's move on to B. So you have to find the total area of the figure. So guys, we already actually solved the question back at A, right? So because you want, if you just put the answer as 550, right, you won't be marked wrong. They will be like, how do you get it, right? So in order to just get the mark, right, you just write it again. A plus B plus C equals to 400 plus 150, which equals to 550. So this is how you do the question.